We'll see if we can get some people going. We're just out here on the lake doing a little fishing on Lake Beersford. Here we go. Try and set this thing down. That way y'all can ride along and watch along with us. We're just trolling here. Trolling along. Been trolling for a couple hours this morning. Maybe an hour and a half, so I guess. So we keep finding little guys. Nothing special. We're in the Lake Beersford here in DeLand, Florida. We got, I'm here, Jeff's here.
Hey.
So we got our 14, we got a couple little shorties here, then we got another 14. Jeff will move his hand. So, just cruising the lake. We are at 5.5 feet deep. We passed some people back there. They told us their line's way on out the back. So we said, well, let's try it out. As soon as we let it out, we get one on. I'm bringing it to the boat. I paused for a second so that I could adjust something. And as soon as I paused reeling, that thing broke off. So just trying to get a little bit in today, a little bit of fishing in. Headed back out of state tomorrow to go back to work. Well, out of town rather. Still be in Florida, but hopefully we'll get hooked up on here in a minute. We're headed through where everybody was this morning. You can see, like, I don't know if you can see it. Can I zoom this? Oh yeah, I can. You can see we got a bunch of boats back there. We already came all the way around from over there. We came in all the way around. And the mouth of the river starts right there for the St. John's. That's headed towards Blue Springs State Park. And you go that way right there. You go that way towards like, Highway 44, DeLeon Springs, Lake Woodruff, Lake Dexter, all that area. So we're trying to head out and around this way, see if we can find us some more crappie. We had the whopper plopper on this morning. The old whopper plopper. Got that tailspin on that thing. We had it on this morning, and we ended up having one that it literally hit top water. It hit right there at the top of the water, and we heard it. So I hurried up and I threw the whopper plopper out, and it hit it, but it didn't get hooked up. And then we ended up hooking up on this rod here. It just drew a little jig by it, and we got one of the jigs out. Is there any of them out and free? I'll show you what we got going on here. We got, yeah, there's a dark one there. They call that one Midnight. And then we got a couple other ones here. Cotton Candy. We got a Beetle Spin there.
Slab Queen.
The Slab Queen color. So we're just using some of those artificial jigs, and we're trying to do we got some comments here. Let's see. We got somebody commenting about a Gideon Bible app. Big Red Farmer says hi. How's it going? Appreciate you tuning in. Anthony Serrano, very blurry. Can't see anything. Dang. This let us know if that gets any better. Because I'm gonna set the phone down. And maybe it's just the way that I'm holding it, blocking the cell signal. Does anybody else having problems seeing? Everybody. Let's see, what's the phone look like? We got full 5G service. I think, because we had a video that took off, and Kelly Young had this same thing happen, that she got almost, she thinks it's shadow banned. Let's see, that's better, bud. Audrey, call Jeff's phone and let's see it update real time and make sure that we can see if it's getting better now. Sweet. All right, tell me if it gets worse again, and then I'll put the phone back down. It had to be my hands holding it. Dang! All right.
Can you?
Let's see. I set the phone back down. Is it straightened out again?
She said phone down. Looks so much better.
Okay. Let's see. Well, we were trying to get us a smallmouth bass, but that it hit that whopper plopper on the top water, and then it got hit on the jig, and we ended up catching it.
So still better.
It was just a crappie that hit the top water, which I didn't know if anything was if that was normal or not, because we're new to crappie fishing. We just started, so we're trying to. I'm gonna move this stuff around so I can sit down here. We're new to crappie fishing, so cousin Shane's out here across the lake, and Big Red Farmer. I have a farming YouTube channel. What are you farming over there, Big Red?
We can.
You doing corn? And somebody asked earlier, isn't crappie a seasonal species? Right now is like prime time for them. So we've been doing pretty good there. We went last weekend. We got a video that we're going to edit. We're going to put up. We've been doing a little bit of video this morning. So we're trying to get back to doing some fishing videos. But the ocean has been so terribly... let's head over there, Jeff, and let's just troll that tree line. But the ocean's been so terrible that we can't get out on the ocean to do any trolling out there. So we figured we might as well try and get us some fishing in. And we live right here by the St. Johns River. We just never we've never really done it. Like Jeff did it years back. He would kayak fish, but in the past 4 or 5 years, we really haven't done it. And well, how long ago did you have those kayaks? That's been like 10, 12 years ago.
No, it's been yeah.
Because remember the picture of somebody sitting in one in the garage? That was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm trying to turn this thing here and maybe watch this rod for a second. Jeff used to kayak fish. He would load that kayak on top of his car and go out. So.
Hey, you.
Oh, here's cousin Shane right over here to the side.
How many you got? That's nice.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We got 17. We just hit a pile of them. We don't really got 17. We're just talking trash to our cousin Shane.
We got more than what we left you with. How many more did you get? Oh, we got 2.
We're just talking trash.
Hey, what's your name?
It's always... I just made a short Monday you might enjoy.
How many do you have?
All right, we'll check that out. Did you think some trees?
I'm going to head down the river a little bit.
Yeah, we're actually headed to the tree line now. Why do you want Chinese?
You what? Yeah, that's what those guys said. They
Chocolate
got a bunch
Star?
of small ones.
That's just... Let's not do that today.
At least 4.
Dairy Farmer in Iowa with YouTube. We'll check out. Give you a subscribe.
He's on a live.
How many subscribers do you got, Big Red? I love role playing as a ninja. Well, I'm sure you and your boyfriend enjoy that quite a bit. Did you catch anything? Well, we have caught some stuff, Sergio. We're catching some crappie. Look at me, Daddy. I'm a farmer. Nobody. Catch a big touch, Grace. Catch a big fish for me. We are gonna try and catch us some good ones. We're just trolling across the lake now. I feel like everything's on the south or on the north side of the lake. We're on the south side, so we've seen a bunch of people. They're all heading up that way. We saw some people. They had bobbers and minnows, and they were fishing right back. Let me see if I can get my finger in there. Right back there, they were fishing. They had bobbers and minnows, and they weren't doing nothing. I feel like everybody's just kind of slacking a little bit. Some poor you in Georgia? No, we are in Florida. DeLand, Florida, to be exact. Mullet.
DeLand.
Mullet. Let's say this. We knew we had some mullet come in and swarm our jigs this morning because we saw the little V's in the water. We saw them all. They were swimming all around and nothing bit. So it had to have been. We had to have ran through a bait pod. So, Saving Grace Outdoors. It's going good. We've had some luck this morning. We've got, what do we got, four? In the
4 in the boat.
4 in the boat. We've lost 2 because of trying to pause so we could do some video, and we ended up both times we've lost them.
I know. We lost 2.
So 707 subscribers. Well, you're fixing
I'm
to
a
have,
fisherman. I don't ever tell the truth.
we're fixing to have 708 and 709 because me and Jeff will both subscribe. So I'm fishing usually at south of England. South of England? Wowee. What do you catch over in England? When I was 18 and 19, I went through England and we went across the English Channel there, and we went across there. It's like whatever it is from whatever place we were at across to Calais there in France. So we were running across, going from England, going to France to go for the 24 hours in Mons. New Haven. Oh, New Haven, Connecticut. Okay, I thought you meant England, like over there. So, New England. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Dude, I'm here to tell you right now, it took me forever to get to 1,000, Red. How long have you been doing it? Yamaha? Nope, we got us a Mariner. That's a Mariner 60 horse, 2-stroke. Well, thank you for subscribing to them, guys. Let's get these guys some more, let's get them to 1,000. 1.5 years. Yo, so it took us like 8 months to get to 1,000, and then it just, all of a sudden it took off, and we had such a huge surge that in a period of about 1.5 months, 2 months, we surged up to 23,000. So now we just kind of smoothed off. Oh, my sister Audrey, she said she's going to subscribe too. Try and get you on up there. That is a carbureted. It's old. Oh, Shane. Oh, Shaney Poo. It's funny because he's literally right there. So.
Butterbean.
Butterbean. Are you wearing a life jacket for safety, sir? Sure.
Yep.
Yep, damn Skiffy's doing us a live stream. Trying to get our watch hours up because we're getting real close to getting some to the monetization. So we gotta have 4,000 watch hours. We're at like 3,700 and something. I don't know what we're at today. We've been gaining like 6 to 8 hours a day watch time because we haven't been putting out a whole lot of videos. But we're trying to get that changed. We're trying to get more videos out, trying to get some more fishing stuff out. You know, we were kind of like just toying around with a few things, and then life got in the way, and we've still been doing shorts so that we can get, you know, subscribers in. Oh, by the way, Big Red, that's one thing that I've been doing is shorts. I get a bunch of shorts that I find them on the internet and stuff, and kind of like just almost like how ridiculous this is, you know what I mean? Like we're showing other people's videos and fails and whatnot, and we mix some of ours in there too, but it kind of helps the channel to keep going, keep people coming in. So we have more fish than you. Well, yes, you do, Shane. But you know what's funny? If we wouldn't have lost those 2, we'd have the same amount, I think, right? How many you got over there?
How many times you fished this lake?
How many times? Yeah, and how many times you fish this lake? You're always in this lake. This is our second time out. One time with you, and this is our first time solo. It's 10 degrees here. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't love that. No.
We complained about 37 this morning.
Well, it was 32 when we got down here to the river. The truck said 32. It was 37 at the house. No, 35 at the house. And then we got uptown. It was a little bit warmer, and then it was 32 as we were pulling up to the river, and it was the river was fogging because we're right here by one of the natural springs. So how fast are we going, Jeff?
1.0.
So we're right here by Blue Springs State Park. So that water coming out of there is 72 degrees. So the water temp first thing this morning I think was 61 when we got into the water.
Yeah.
So
it's up to 64 now.
There was a fog on the water for sure. 64 on the surface.
Went down to 63.
I would go all the way over there close to the edge and troll that channel right there.
All right. I was gonna head back over that way.
We got 110 people in here right now.
Whoop, whoop.
It's 60 now in town. 60 degrees in town. Listen, if that's normal in Iowa, I can't say that I would love being there. I did one job for my company. I travel for the nation, across the nation. And I did one job, and we were right there in Omaha, Nebraska. And we would go over there into Council Bluffs. And there was some little bar over there that we would go to. But when we were up there, it was cold. And it was like 10 degrees one day. And I stepped on some snow and was like fixing to lean down. And my foot slid because underneath the snow was ice. My feet come right out from underneath me, and I slammed down on my back of my hip, and I ended up getting a back issue. So I had to go to workers' comp, and I was out for like 4 months with it. And so thank God I didn't have to deal with that cold for very long. But that 10 degrees, no, I'm out. At 32 here, 9 degrees here in Wisconsin. Yeah, y'all can keep all that. Y'all can keep all that. I just heard something hit in
over here, to the left.
To the left?
Yeah, and over there, right there. One just hit right there to the right.
All right, we're hearing some stuff hitting the top of the water, so maybe we'll have a nice hit here in a second. But well, I have lower back issues because of not taking care of myself when I was younger, being a
Hoodlum.
Hoodlum is the perfect thing. And I've noticed that a lot of tall people have back issues, and I'm tall. It could be a great white. Thank you for being a good ambassador for your international viewers and making safety your #1 priority. Please and thank you. Yeah, safety is #1 priority. So, well, actually, if you watch our one video we nicknamed it Safety Third because horsepower and torque come 1 and 2. But that was because we were actually on this boat when the console was out, and we didn't have 6 foot at 55 and no issues. Well, thank God for that. I wish that I could be. I'm 39, and when I was, I was 27 or 28, and I already had issues. But that was because I was doing stupid stuff like lifting engine blocks all by myself and walking around with them in the shop and picking stuff up I shouldn't. And I just we used nitrogen bottles for our race car stuff that we were doing, and we used the big ones. And I would just, instead of rolling that thing across the floor and like spinning it and doing all that, I would just lean down and pick it up and put it on my shoulder. And I think I tweaked myself like that anyways. But I had a pretty bad crash in a race car when I was 16 or 17, I can't remember. And I was on the outside of somebody coming out, asphalt late model. I was coming around the outside of them. It was the last lap of the heat race, which I wasn't trying to race hard, but I just, I was new to it, so I was trying to get some experience, and ended up hitting the outside wall at New Smyrna Speedway, and that's a half-mile high bank track, so you carry some speed. And we got down into the corner, the guy come up on me a little bit, and I got into the marbles, and it cut the tire down. And when it cut the tire down, it slammed me into that wall so hard, and that was I think the start of all of it. But because safety first, right? And stretching and doing all that was never a priority when I was younger. Now that I've learned all that with work, like I do some stretching. I wake up in the morning, I take me a nice hot shower and lean down and do some calisthenics-ish work type stuff. But let's see. Have you ever tried magnet fishing? We have not tried magnet fishing. It was 40 degrees Monday and landed a 38-inch lake trout. Nice. Shane, bye. Bye, Felicia. Shane's right over there. Let's see. Let's get this turned. Shane's right over there. He was hitting some docks like we thought about doing. Hopefully we'll catch up on, let me spin this around here. We're right here on the tree line now. We're out just a little bit from it. I'd say 50 feet. Probably ought to get us a little bit closer, Jeff.
Yeah.
And then we can cruise up through here. What's the depth?
13 foot.
Yeah, so we're right in the channel, so we need to get over closer. We don't have any bobbers with us, so we can't jig the pads the correct way. Who is Felicia? Y'all seen that movie Friday, where they're like, "Bye, Felicia." The crackhead girl.
Borrow your microwave right quick.
I've been called Felicia twice, and I didn't understand the content. It's not cold out here anymore. It's not cold anymore. It's actually, I'm in a sweatshirt, and I'm actually really comfortable, and I'm thinking about taking the sweatshirt off because the sun's shining on us, and it's got to be, well, if it's 60 degrees in town, it's probably 55 on the water here.
It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Let's see if we can get that fishing rod there. Just get it to where we see something. Let's see, clear screen now. Sweet. It's snowing where I am. Where are you, Jason Watson? Jackson Watson. Trying to read down in the phone is down in the cup holder, so I'm trying to read. It's got a glare.
By the way, those are nice cup holders.
Those are nice cup holders.
Whoever put those in did a good job.
Yeah, that's on one of the videos. If you y'all want to go check that out, we found actually the perfect way to cut a perfectly round hole in fiberglass, nice and easy. You know how we got these new brushless drills that these brushless drills will snap your arm around.
Need to get out here a little bit.
Yeah, just a touchy. Not too far though. What depth are we at?
7 foot right here.
7 foot. That's perfect. So, you know how those will snatch you around. I actually have a tool, and it's only like a 2-minute video. It's just a section out of one of the videos where people kept going back and going back and going back, and it's the perfect way to cut a perfectly round speaker hole in fiberglass without having to use a big hole saw. And you have one tool, and you can cut all the way from a 2-inch hole all the way to a 12-inch hole. So if y'all want to go check some of that stuff out. And then back to what I was saying earlier, Kentucky. All right, so it's snowing in Kentucky. We're trying to get our watch hours up, so if y'all want to subscribe and check out some of them videos, you know, just let them play through you and just help us out. That'd be awesome. And we've noticed that, like, during the day, I turn them on and just let them go. You know what I mean? Like, I'll hit play mix on my hotel TVs, and I'll just let them play, and that helps us get our watch hours up too. So we're trying to get them watch hours up so we can get to it. Let's see. There's about 2.5 feet of snow in my area. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not a fan of snow. Any cold I'm really not a fan of. This morning I actually wanted to bail on coming out today. How can some people pay $3,000 a month in rent when hardworking, decent people work hardworking, decent jobs and don't even make that a month? I'm from Western Kentucky. Pablo. God, that's funny. Oh, God, that's funny. Is your name Gabe Itch? Oh, no, it's Howie Felderklit.
Mike Hunt.
First name Ben, last name Dover.
We gotta get some speed because we got some wind.
I'm really hoping we get a hit here in a second because it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. And Shane said he didn't catch anything up here on this south end, so we'll see if we can get down through here and maybe get in the river.
Yeah, get out of this wind.
Get out of the wind. Audrey said something here a second ago about showing the USS Tiger, which I don't know if that's USS. I just know it's the Tiger. It's a tugboat that they parked down here, and we don't come on this river a whole lot, but I know it's been here for at least a year and a half since I've seen it. And somebody said something about the person whoever ended up with it. They got it and they left it here on the river. And they said somebody said something about them taking it up. It's storming like crazy. Corey Monday, storming in Eileen Ulick. I need a Blackhawk. So fond of cocks. Oh God, that's awesome. These are good ones. Let's keep that going. So fond of cocks. Oh, we got us a bass boat coming. Spin around and check that thing out.
Trying to get through this wind.
Homeboy is ripping. And of course he's gonna rip. Oh, he's slowing down. He's being nice. Alright, good deal. Come on, fishy.
We're at a 1.0 right now.
1 mile an hour.
At 10 speed.
What about it?
We're full bore.
What are we at on the depth?
7.5.
So we got the trolling motor turned up all the way, and we're only rolling 1 mile an hour because we're on a 17-foot Carolina skiff, but it's the 17 DLX 17, so it's the one with the tall sides. So it sticks up quite a bit out of the water, and it's catching quite a bit of wind. So we have a 24-volt one there at the house that we need to start using when we come out here on this thing. But Minn Kota trolling motor with spot lock. I knew an Albanian dude. It was a walking calculator.
Losing.
But he had an unfortunate name that sounded way too much like clitoris.
Oh, we're losing battery.
Losing what battery? Trolling motor battery?
No, the.
We're now.
I'm trying to move us.
Oh yeah.
It's not doing anything.
Go towards the weeds a little bit.
I'm going this way. I'm gonna try and cross over here where there's no wind.
Dude.
It's coming right off of there.
All right. Well, we
Yep, we're not doing anything.
I think that the trolling motor batteries are probably cooked. Let's see. Can you see it? Is it dead? Well, I can't see nothing but Jeff's head here.
I can't see.
Let's see. Let me see it on the screen here.
Yeah, it's not showing anything. It's dead.
Oh no! Well, it looks like our fishing day's over because unless you want to just bump it in and out of gear. Well, sounds like we're going to be using the boat motor.
Up here and see what we can do.
Shane, come save us. Damn Skiffy. Subscribe, peeps. We got 56 of y'all in here right now.
I'm sitting right. Hold 2-stroke. Come on, baby. It was up. It's just not. Oh, hold on.
Well,
Oh.
nothing like being stuck on the lake.
Close.
The boat motor won't start.
Just wondering if it flooded.
And the trolling motor battery is dead. If it's flooded, then you want to open it up to full throttle so it can suck air in there. Well,
Like that.
it was just trying to kick into gear. Slow her down. Well, at least now we know we're good. Now we just got to make sure that our lines are in the drop. We're good. Just pop her into gear. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, there's a log right there.
Oh,
That's what we were hitting.
there's a log. Well, we caught something of the wood variety. Probably all these sunk down to the bottom when we were going backwards. Check that hook. These hooks are very light, so anytime we get hung on a log or anything like that, we gotta, without a paddle, I'm sure, probably knowing your husband.
What?
Up a creek without a paddle.
Oh yeah, paddles at the house.
All right, well, we can, did you just say the paddle's at the house?
Maybe.
God dang it, boy. Oh. Linda Gray, actually that is what you call a wood fish. It would be a lot better if I could get the wood out so I can fish. Well, I wish. That's the one thing I hate about, I don't hate it, let's say that differently. That's the one thing that bothers me about, oh, get the rod, get the rod. It just grabbed that. What do you need, Jeff? Tell me, talk to me.
Nope, I got it. I think that trolling was.
We're cruising at 2. We'll just have to keep bumping it in and out. Yeah, we'll just keep bumping it in and out of gear. His name is Jeff. Yeah, his name is Jeff. And he has his moments where he definitely acts just like a special needs guy. But let's not say. I am going somewhere.
Yeah.
Going I'm going 1.7 mile an hour, so we need to slow her down a little bit. Oh no.
Yeah, we got 1 bar.
1 bar battery. All right. Well,
And that wind was not helping.
yeah, that wind was too much. So we need to get both batteries out, get our 24 volt setup back on, because the one we got's a 12 volt.
Fine, I'm gonna try to come up in through here. I should have tucked it.
The fish has a wood. Well, the fish definitely does have wood.
I need to get this somewhere. I need to take this out there and run the
Trying to keep us down to like 1.1, 1.2. Bump trolling is what we call this. In and out of gear. Here, let's get
We're at 17 foot of water.
Yeah, let's get close to the side now. You want to put that one back out, buddy? We're trying to keep around 1 mile an hour. So
I can drop the trolling motor.
The sound of boat motors. Well, I think they get used to it, honestly, the boat motor sound. And we've got our own theories on some things with our saltwater fishing when we're doing when we're out doing saltwater. We have our own thoughts on frequency and vibrations, and all fish have a lateral line, right? And they feel vibrations, so they feel a bunch of different stuff. And my boat, the Hoo Hoo Hunter, our 22-foot cobia, that thing brings wahoo to the boat, and it's wild. It is absolutely wild how much they come to the boat. So I think it all has to do with the fact that it's got the motor that it has on it, because my uncle used to have the same exact motors, and his boat called wahoo like crazy. So when we go offshore, it's constant. Wahoo come to the boat, and it don't matter if it's, February, March, April, when a lot of people are getting them, or midsummer or end of summer. Or even towards fall. As long as we can get off, they're gonna come in. So what we got? We got us we'll have to text her back here in a minute.
Who's that?
Your mom.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see if I can read this without it shutting it down. Will you do me a favor? Will you text her and tell her I'll call her back?
Who?
Oh, what is that out there? Out the back?
I was just seeing it. Look like a jar.
Oh, for real?
Who am I texting? Okay. I have her fucking number.
Just tell her we're doing a live.
Here, I got it.
So anyways, What speed are we doing at now? Now that the up in the river, and trolling motor will get us where we need to go.
0.9.
0.9.
But we're at almost 8.5.
All right, so you want to swing us in towards the
Yeah.
8.5 feet?
No, 8.5. Like
oh, I got you. 8.5 on the speed.
Yeah.
On the trolling motor speed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, seems to me that we need to get our battery situation straightened out.
Well, this also runs north.
Because we're also going against what runs north? Yeah. The St. John's River and the Nile are the only two rivers in the world that run north. And we're running against current right now, so we're using quite a bit of battery.
Yeah.
So that thing's dead. But we've traveled, I'd say we've trolled at least 2 miles this morning. But the battery should last longer than that. But I guarantee you we do that 24 volt and the current draw is different. So I guarantee you with that current, the 24 volt instead of the 12, that it'll last longer. Oh, did it just die again?
Yeah, we're gonna have to motor.
All right, we're gonna have to use the motor again. Jeff's trying to get us hung onto the log. He's shutting it off before we crank the motor up.
Well, ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
I heard it still moving.
No, it wasn't. It showed on here it was off.
Oh, I heard it still moving. Might be the battery in that remote. Let's. How many mermaids or Sasquatches with floaters out there? Well, I got this beautiful beard, so I'm kind of a Sasquatch, but Jeff, just pull up your shirt, show them your belly, show them how hairy you are. You might be a Sasquatch. Show it for the viewers. Jellystone. That's wrong. The Willamette River and the Mojave Rivers run north. Oh, really? Willamette and the Mojave. Really? I didn't know that. Where is the Willamette and where's the Mojave? The Mojave out there towards idea. Can you get a small solar panel and connect it to the batteries? Make electricity that way? I mean, there's solar all over the place. Why not use it for free? Well, I think you can, but I think it would not charge at the rate. I don't think it would charge at the rate that it would be good.
Just on the middle of the channel.
We are floating in the St. John's River now. That's Lake Beersford back there that we just came out of. We're just cruising along here. California for the Mojave, Oregon for the Willamette. Okay, good to know. Majority of the rivers, though, like obviously those are 4 now, but I never knew those ones did. Majority of the rivers all flow south. I just wonder if the toilets really do flush backwards in Australia compared to how they flush here.
Get up around this bend.
We should have grabbed an extra battery or two this morning from the shop. We got all those batteries for the lights for.
I got one.
Oh, those would be perfect. Those Optimus.
Yeah.
That we use for our shrimping lights and our flounder gigging lights. Those would be perfect.
We also said we were going to be in by 11, and it's...
What time is it?
11:10.
11:10?
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's bump troll, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over here. We're in like 12 feet of water.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get us move over here faster than...
We're just missing all that area to fish, that's all I'm saying. Jeff gets so frustrated with me. The Natasha River in Antarctica also runs north. Antarctica. Is there any other ones that run north? Hey, anybody that's in here, we had a guy signed in earlier who's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. He's a dairy farmer in Iowa, and his YouTube channel name is Big Red Farmer. So if y'all want to check it out, give him a couple of subscribes, help him out. If y'all want to subscribe to our channel, help us out. That'd be awesome. We're just trying to get to where we're never going to be full-time YouTube, but trying to get to where it's at least monetized so to pay for the fishing, and we can show people the different ways to fish and whatnot.
Watch that rod. Okay, we're gonna drag it right through.
I think it's Williamette River flows. What are we at right now? What speed? What you got?
1.2.
1.2.
I had to get out because
We got the lines quite a ways back too, so it's helping out with us being trying to have to bump troll this. So they're coming along with us. They fall a little bit. They're coming along with us. So, and we're only using like a 16th ounce jig head, so it's not like it's sinking way down. So, but trying to find us some more crappie before we can make it back to the boat ramp. That's a nice boat. What does it say? No bad vibes. Old Dominion. Fair enough. Got a couple nice people giving us a nice little wave along the way. Let's see. When I was in South Africa, the water did seem to drain the opposite direction of what I expected. What I was also kind of impatient and drunk. Well, that happens. It's a good way to be.
Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bump drill it because you're gonna.
Hold on.
Oh,
Thing's stuck.
there you go. We've been fighting this shifting issue on this thing for forever. It doesn't. We've switched 2 different feet on the motor, and the cables just, you can't adjust them good enough. So we've got it now to where we can at least get into forward and get into reverse without it revving up and get it going. But we've had a deal. Yes, we do have a Facebook page, Damn Skiffy. If you look it up, it's attached to my personal one, but I think it's its own page. So, but I don't know if it'll direct you to that or not, to my page. But since we're cruising along here, trolling, we also have right there, that is trying to hold her steady. We've also got the USS Tiger, or whatever, maybe it's just the Tiger. It's just a old tugboat. Somebody parked it right here, right at the mouth of Lake Beershore on the St. John's, and that thing went through the hurricane sitting there. The hurricanes, what we had 2 of them come through back to back this year, and that thing's just been sitting there chilling. So I'm gonna put y'all back in here. No, I'm gonna turn it out this way. So let's see. You see that rod there? Yeah. We'll turn this.
Get it out
Sorry,
of
peeps.
Pads. I may have to
Try and get it moving here just a little bit.
The wind's blowing me right into
Thank
the
you,
pads.
dude. I'll be back. Then I want to send you something. Okay. Send away.
Apparently somebody doesn't read.
Somebody just rolled by us at full speed, clearly not realizing that it's manatee zone through here from, let's see, October 15th to April 15th or something like that. So hopefully he don't get caught by the man, but hopefully he learns a lesson somebody tells him. Nobody likes getting caught by the man. What depth are we at, Jeff?
In between 7 and 9.
Okay.
Every time I try to get close, that happens, or the wind blows me into them, and this one is killing me.
Right.
So
That's all right. We're doing all right. I probably ain't gonna catch no more on the troll here, but
We can
Seeing as how we're using the motor.
We can find us a pad and see if we can jig some.
Oh, we can do some jigging, yeah. We can stop by, we'll do some jigging.
Find us a good set somewhere.
Yeah. I wonder if the trolling motor will work just long enough to keep us out of it to where we're not like constant running.
I don't know.
Just to help us move in and out of the pads. Or do like Blake said, just run through them, chew them all up for a minute, just in a spot, and go back in and start dipping. Hey, we also got Uncle Blake. His Dull Hooks and Dumb Luck Fishing. So if y'all could go over there and give his page a like, give his page a subscribe. We're trying to get him motivated to get some more videos out. He's got so much knowledge. It's absolutely insane how much knowledge he's got about inshore, offshore, freshwater, saltwater, everything that he's done. And he hasn't really freshwater fished for like 15 years, he said, maybe even longer than that, but he's still got a bunch of ideas that he did back in the day. So a bunch of different things, and we're trying to figure it out, because I was actually going to have him fish the tournament with me. Jeff and Shane are supposed to be fishing it coming up here in a couple weeks. So it's in Lake Monroe, which is only like maybe 10 miles up. So, well, 10 miles south from where we're at right now. But they're going to be doing that tournament, so we're trying not to. 250 worldwide that run north. No way. Well, I never knew that. I never knew that would be the truth. We were taught wrong in school.
I told teacher, you're wrong. She yelled at me. And I peed my pants.
I sat in my pee pants all day long. You know, it's amazing all the stuff we learn along the way that are not, if it's not correct information, and we just go with it because we trust the source that it's coming from. But anyways, back to Dull Hooks, Dumb Luck Fishing. If y'all would go over there and give them a subscribe. You know, he's doing he's trying to get some videos going on the red snapper. He's been doing a lot, and I mean a lot of research. He's been contacting NOAA. He's been watching all the boring SAFMC, the South Atlantic Fisheries Management Council. He's been watching all their different videos, and I'm here to tell you right now, he sent me one. I couldn't make it through 20 minutes of it. I couldn't do it. It was so boring. It's like listening to Ben Stein. Bueller. It was terrible. Hey, watch that. Make sure we don't hook that.
So I might reel these in and run up to some pads and see if we can find a good spot to jig them.
All right. But yeah, it was terrible. But I mean, he's putting in the work to try and get it figured out, because he wants to basically just continue with showing everybody. Let me check the battery on the phone here. He wants to keep showing everybody all of the ins and outs of fishing, and he's trying to get involved to where we can fight with the SAFMC and NOAA, because the National Oceanic Atmospheric Association, because they're putting all these different, like, I got some grass on that thing. They're putting all these different rules out, and they're not paying attention to the data that they're getting. The data they are getting, they're not using it correctly, because you can sit there and be like, oh, well, we have all these different bait fish are, well, all these fish, they're spawning at this time of the year, and it lines up that the red snapper are destroying the population, because like we don't have black sea bass that much anymore. Like, you got a couple areas, but as soon as it starts getting filled up with red snapper, you don't have them anymore. So because they spawn at different times of the year, so the red snapper are already getting to a certain size, and then the black sea bass spawn, and then they just eat them all up. So, but he's got a video on it, and he's got so much information that he's sat there and he's went through it all with them, and we've got a person there that has given us a lot of inside information. So go over and check his channel out, and he's going to be posting more videos. We're trying to get him to post some more. If he gets some more subscribers, and I'm sure that'll motivate him to get some more content put up. So hopefully we can go over there and help him out a little bit. But it's Dull Hooks and Dumb Luck Fishing. So, and there's a couple different channels like Dull Hooks Fishing and all that, but Dull Hooks and Dumb Luck is Uncle Blake. What do you want to do? Oh, we can't run. We just idle. Pretty good.
Yeah, we can idle.
Yeah.
You can stay on with them.
Yeah.
We can stay on.
We can stay on.
Daddy said I can stay on.
Oh yeah? Jeff, was your head cold this morning?
A little bit.
Even with wearing my buff?
You mean my buff?
My buff.
My buff.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that came out of my room.
I'm pretty sure that's mine.
Where's that one at anyway?
My pocket.
Don't set it down. I'll take it back.
I just broke
Oh! What'd you break?
the corner.
Oh no!
It's alright.
Anyways, we here's the river here. Let me see if I can steady my hand on this fishing rod. That video's still shaky. But we got the St. Johns River here. We got a nice amount of pads along the way here. And this morning we actually right over there. Right there? Or was it right there? This morning, first thing, we caught our first one right over there. So hopefully we can get over here to this side and get out of the wind, but I feel like the wind is rolling straight towards us right now. So hopefully we'll get up on this corner and then be able to go in there and jig some of the pads. We don't have any bobbers, so we're kind of just gonna have to hold it. Just dip it and hold it, dip it and hold it. So 37 degrees at sunrise. You're right, Blake. You were. Hey, Blake, sign in from your dull hooks and dumb looks so you can get people. You know, I was just talking about it with everybody, telling them to go check out your channel. Telling them to go check out your channel and check out all the content. You're going to be doing rigging videos. You're going to be doing all the stuff with the red snapper and the NOAA and SAFMC. And I told them you're putting in all that effort and all those hours. So go check that out so we can get you some motivation to get moving again.
Ronnie took me to his dome my jig, so.
Oh, good luck. Appreciate it. Well, I wish we were fishing for gators, but even still, we've seen some bubbles coming up this morning, but we ain't seen near one of them. It's too cold for them to be out. They're all down below. But we've seen a bunch of bubbles come up in a bunch of different areas when we've been cruising along, so that's got to be them sitting there on the bottom. Oh yeah. So this is what I hate about fishing the St. Johns River. There's so many trees that just fall over in there, and granted I understand its structure and then fish get around it, but you could be cruising right along and never see that thing, and it's under the water. And we already hooked onto one this morning when we were there. Dull hooks, dumb luck. There you go. He's back. Yo, check it out, everybody. If y'all look at his go look at his channel. Go subscribe.
Uncle Balake.
Uncle Balake.
What's up, Uncle Balake?
So, but that's the one thing I dislike about it. And I mean, granted, the saltwater over there, we have our moments of having debris in the water and trees falling in the water and stuff, but it's like very few and far between. But you got over here, I mean, it happens. And we just went through 2 hurricanes, so of course we're gonna have a bunch more now. But the water line, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see it on these trees. Let me see if it'll steady it enough and I can zoom in just a touch. You can see that water line on that tree right there. You know, it's right about there somewhere. See how it's up like 4 feet? We came down and buried put a PVC post in the ground at the boat ramp. And from, I don't know, it was like 11 o'clock the morning of the storm hitting. We didn't start getting bad weather until, later in the evening. But from there until, y'all see that fish just jump up there? So from that point until the next day, 24 hours later, we ended up down here at the French Landing boat ramp, and it had risen 2 feet. And then obviously when it crested and it finally came up to the top level, you can see it. You can see on the bottom of them trees right there, it came up 4 feet. Any alligators in sight? None in sight. We haven't seen any sunning themselves on shore. They're all still down at the bottom. They're all hanging out. So we actually just had whatever it was that hit right about up here, right about there. Hopefully Jeff will slow down here in a second and and we'll try and throw the whopper plopper out and see if something will hit. But you can see it on those trees even. You can see that water line. It raised 4 feet total before it finally crested. And so you think about, oh, look at that bird sunning itself right, let's see, right there. Usually when you see those, you'll see gators around at some point, but we don't have any of them sitting on shoreline or anywhere that I've seen so far this morning. Hey Jeff, you want to hang tight? Or, well, too late now. I was gonna say, let me throw the whopper plopper a little bit, but let's keep going. Let's keep going.
I can turn around.
No, we're good. Let's keep going. We'll find us another spot up here.
Might be some gators up here.
Maybe. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. If we're gonna see them, they're gonna be sunning themselves. They'll be sitting on the bank, but they're more than likely all down at the bottom, just chilling. It was 61 degrees at the surface this morning, and it ended up it was 64 a few minutes ago. Hey, what's the temperature now in the river?
It dropped to 62.7.
62.7 degrees here in the river. So we were fishing for crappie this morning, Gary. And have you caught anything, baby girl? Yeah, baby girl, that's right. I like it when Daddy talks dirty. Anyways, let's see if we can show you our catch. We got a couple in here. Got us a couple crappie. They're all probably under a pound except for this one right here. I think that was the first one that we got to the boat. That's probably right at a pound. So we're just cruising along down the river here. Jeff, I seem to think those pads right there look pretty good. Those gators won't like the rest of this week. It's supposed to be the cold low 30s. But it's definitely going to be low 30s. Oh boy, is it going to be cold for them. I'm sure it's saltwater. We're going to have us a nice little fish kill. I'm in Kentucky. We have ice falling from the sky and freezing rain. Churn! Yeah! Turn it around. Churn through it. Oh, you killed the motor. We were supposed to churn it up. Go through there and cut some of these up and then just, fish it. Crank it back up. We'll just turn. We'll go this way. Turn and go this way. We'll just turn them up just a hair. Just a touchy. Two foot of water. Oh boy. Bring that engine up. Oh, let's see. Right over here, buddy. Let's cut right through there and turn out right there. We'll just cut across this edge. So other people have been using the rakes, and we haven't done that yet. We're gonna have to check that out. All right, I think you're good, Jeff. You're good. You're good. Yep. We are fishing for crappie.
Maybe.
You want to try and get the trolling motor going again? The wind's blowing us back this way, so it should put us right back where we need to be. Trying the trolling motor again. Look at that. Oh, missed it.
Almost.
Jeff could be a plumber. Don't forget to turn the breaker on. Atta girl. All right, let's see if we can jig some pads here. That way it'll blow us back this way. I'm trying to get this out without hooking myself. All right, uno momento. Let me get this out of here. Oh yeah? Is it because we got pads wrapped around it or because the motor's not going?
It just ain't going.
Yeah, it's dead.
She gone.
All right, well, she did. She gone. She was full charge this morning, so it ain't that we didn't charge it. It's just ain't enough battery power. Okay. All right, now that we got this thing.
Oh, no, maybe
Sure. Trying to. Oh, did she get into that? Oh, she got into that grass. Trying to hover this thing in here without a bobber.
Nope.
Nope, she scooped, bud.
Nope. Done.
She scooped. No more trolling motor today.
We'll leave it down. Help hold this
I don't think it'll help hold us that much, buddy. But we'll be all right. We'll try it. The wind will blow us back into where we just drove through. Which color head you got on, Jeff? What
Pink.
color?
Blue body.
Pink with the blue body, so that cotton candy.
Yeah.
Cotton candy. We ain't got nothing here. Dang, we might have to crank the motor up to be able to get back to where we were trying to turn that up a little bit. Because we would be able to use a paddle, but
Sorry, the room was limited.
type 1 to find out more. Thanks. YouTube chat service. What in the world is that? Howdy, trolls. Speaking of trolls, we were trolling this morning. Now we're just jigging pads. We're having no luck jigging pads. I say we get over closer to that pile. You want to see if we can clear the motor off and crank her up and just pull it back into the boat around? Okay. Let's see. Has to be about 2.5 to 3 feet deep, because yeah, here. Let's get over here to this corner right here. That way you can jig in where we turned up, and I'll do the side over here under that thick mat.
What were you saying?
You want to just pull the back end of the boat, like literally right up to that corner right there, yeah. Like right there.
I think we're clear there.
Failure to take action will result in a channel strike. Thanks. Well,
what do you want to do?
Chat service. We don't know what that is. Morning, Skiffy. Morning, Wicked Wheezy. Yeah. Everybody, if y'all want to keep on, we're gonna come back, because I don't know if that's real YouTube or if that's some garbage. It's gotta be. So, anyways, let me see. Yeah, right about here. All right, we're gonna sign off and come back.